Thank you for choosing ApplianceVideo.com. In this video, we will be replacing the run capacitor. The run capacitor is most commonly used in many Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and Roper refrigerators. Our experts give this repair a level 1 skill rating, level 1 being the easiest, and can be performed by most non-professionals without much difficulty. The average time of completion for this repair is 15 minutes. ApplianceVideo.com advises you to take caution while performing this repair. During this video, you will see caution icons appear on the screen. Such icons include sharp edges, water damage, gas and fire hazards, lifting hazards, delicate components, electrical dangers, and state-regulated materials. You will need the following tools before you begin this repair: a 1/4-inch nut driver and a number 2 slotted screwdriver. Stop. Before you begin this repair, make sure the appliance is unplugged from the wall outlet. Step 1. Removing the run capacitor. To begin this repair, we must first gain access to the back of the refrigerator. There are 6 screws which hold the bottom back cover in place. Use a 1/4-inch nut driver to remove these screws. Each side of the panel is tucked underneath the frame of the refrigerator. Pull straight up to remove. First, remove the green ground wire to allow more room to work. Next, remove the start relay spring clamp by pushing in on the center of the retaining clamp. Then pull on the right side of the retaining clip to remove. Now, carefully unplug the start relay by pulling away from the compressor. You may need to gently pry it away from the compressor by using a screwdriver. Take caution not to damage any pins. Be sure to note the location of the 3 holes on the start relay as they correspond with the 3 terminals on the compressor. Now we will disconnect the power connector from the start relay. Use a screwdriver to loosen the tab. Then pry the tab away and remove the power connector. Lastly, remove the capacitor from the start relay by pulling away from the holding post. Take note of the corresponding terminals and how the holes slide over the post. Step 2. Replacing the run capacitor. Now that you have the new run capacitor, let's reinstall it. Line up the terminal connectors of the capacitor and the start relay. Be sure the mounting hole of the capacitor lines up with the relay's holding post, and simply push down. Next, let's reconnect the power connector to the start relay. You will notice that the connector is keyed and can only plug in one way. Push the connector in, snapping it into place. Now, carefully align the start relay with the 3 corresponding pins on the compressor, and then gently plug in the relay. To reinstall the spring clamp, we must first insert one end of the spring clamp into the rear slot. You may not be able to see the rear slot, so you will need to feel for it. Now, position the clamp around the center of the start relay and attach it to the front of the visible slot. It will then snap into place. Now, plug in the green ground wire. To complete the repair, let's reinstall the back cover. Tuck each side of the cover into the bottom lip. Be sure the power cord fits into its slot. Now reinstall the 6 1/4-inch hex head screws to complete the reinstallation. Now reconnect the appliance to the wall outlet. Congratulations! You have just successfully replaced the run capacitor. Be sure to visit ApplianceVideo.com for all of your future repairs, where you can find everything from the tools and the parts you need to the videos that will help you do it right the first time.